Hi there, this is Maheen Hashmi, and what I talk about a lot of people don't like mostly because I live in Karachi in Pakistan and I am opening up about mental health, sufferings, struggles, my own abuse, and blah blah blah, and all of that. If you have been watching my videos, you would know why I started talking about it and why I started to open up about it because at least I had to satisfy myself. This all was myself. Because in every society, in every conservative society, we have certain kind of norms and traditions and set design, and then if anybody goes against those designs, that we don't like to accept it, and we just don't want to go against our current, or I would say against our flow, because it's difficult to change or be yourself. So I wanted to be myself. It was not that I wanted freedom. That's why I moved out and chose this life, which is difficult, but everything is difficult in this life and nothing is easy. So let me tell you what I lost and what I have received. I was abused. You all know that, right? Being an abuse survivor, I had to get out and I had to live for myself, and I had to take a stand for my own survival, for my existence, for my life, and had to stop it. And I knew that what was happening with me was wrong. In a lot of societies, and in our society mostly, we don't consider few things that are wrong, whether it's a domestic violence, whether it's a abuse in a family, and whatever it is, we are told to sacrifice and compromise, and one person keep getting bullied, and we have this norm that if it happens with me, with friends as well, that if I am getting if I'm speaking up and somebody is going against me, the people won't say anything to the person who is bullying, but they will try to make you calm and control your anger and not say anything. And then we have all heard this: be a bigger person. Why one person has to be a bigger person? Why don't you go to a bully and then tell them that, listen, what you are talking about is wrong? We don't do that because it's easy to suppress the already suppressed one. So in my story, I was bullied a lot, but there were miracles. There were very few miracles, and what empowering for me was that I was dependent on myself. Yes, there were sources, there were miracles, there were good support as well, but it was not everything that other people receive, being with the family and going with norms and following the rules and regulations. In my story, what empowering was that I got the support, and I created a voice for myself and for a lot of people that who could not open up or who could not speak up or say that this is happening with us as well and this is wrong. Socially, I had to go through a lot of struggle, and it's very much risk taking. It's not, first of all, it's emotionally it's not easy, and practically as well. I have my own work and I'm a social entrepreneur, and I have work and I have projects, and which involves sponsors, and for all of that kind of work you need a certain kind of image and everything. You can't go controversial, but my work was already exhibiting internationally, and then being acknowledged in Pakistan as well, and people now know that what I talk about and what kind of work I do. But then socially as well, you can sense that there were some people who came to know that about my story, and they supported and they showed appreciation and everything. But mostly I received, you can understand the kind of energies and kind of reactions, and when people are pulling away from you and they don't want to be friends with you and they don't know how to connect with you, or when you are your mother and father and everything, and when you are your provider as well, your nurturer as well, and then you are creating your life as well, and then you are telling a society as well that what you are going through or what happened to you was wrong. I did not say a word. I was just painting quietly. I was this person who would not just complain or say or rant when it's happening. I am this person that when something is happening, then I focus on the practical side of solutions, and then talk about it, that what happened. So I was just I Pakistani galleries refused my work. They didn't exhibit it. They said it's dark and everything, whatever. There's a lobby system as well. I'm a graduate from Indus Valley, by the way. So yeah, they also didn't accept my work. It still doesn't. What happened was, I sent my work in 2018 in Australia, and then it was a series of exhibitions. And there is another story of behind the art scene. You can look at my work on my Facebook as well, and my Instagram as well, what I talk about and what how am I painting. But otherwise, then I started, and then when one door closes, another door opens. So I was just quietly focusing on my work and curating and painting and exhibiting, and fine, they didn't give me a show. I started exhibiting abroad, and better for me. There's different views also of my work as well in different countries as well. So then I started opening up what was happening in, I think, in 2016 or something. And this is the first year that I am posting my videos regularly. This is the first time I am doing this, and sharing it in a sequence. So there's another video you can just watch. This is my unfiltered vlog, so subscribe if you like it. In back and mostly socially, I received that you are fine and you are doing well and everything. But why I had to say all of that? There is a very big reason. From history, whoever, all these women who have stood up for something, who have stood up for our voting rights, for our rights to be in a university, for honor killing, for anything, we are getting a better life. So when we stand up for something in our lives, we make a place, a way for others, generation, our new coming generation, other who are younger than us, others who are the future of our country or our society. So whatever I am saying, or a lot of other people who are talking about abuse, and the person who started Me Too movement, all of that has affected my life. It will make give me a better world, and it will give our upcoming generations a better world. It will give our daughters and our mothers a better world. They will have a better life. Maybe they can go out on the streets in Karachi with without feeling unsafe or being strayed at, or or in anywhere in the in the world, women could go out without being raped, or maybe one day we will end all of that, all this patriarchy and all these increase in sexual assaults and all of that. So maybe we will give someone a better place, a better world to live in. That's why I share my story, and that's why I talk about things that people don't want to talk about, or be confronted. Or in my real life also, I'm like that. I just say it straightforward, just say it out loud. Just go to the person who is bothering me and just tell them that, listen, what you are doing is wrong. Because all you see is a little girl, but you don't see the little girl has created her life on her own by herself, and she's everything to her. So that's the strongest part. I am not a victim. I am a survivor. We all are survivors. All the women out there who are surviving a lot in their lives are a survivor. They're not a victim. I was expected to live a life with the traditions and taboos when I was very young, inexperienced, and scared as well, and to gain the sympathy. But I chose not to, and I chose to be myself, and I'm so glad that I did. So be yourself, choose your life, live for once, live for little. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I have another series also, and I'm posting every week. Take care and much love.